Hello and welcome to your News and Features electronic magazine that centers on the different facets of motoring. Now in its 31st year, this is Motoring Today. I'm Butch Gamboa.
As a coach, you don't define yourself in terms of championships you've won. What happens beyond the trophies? You have to move forward, grow, and get better. Life is all about taking shots, and I want these kids to at least have the courage to take that shot so they can grow, learn, be compassionate, and have the heart of a champion.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean car seat, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool, it's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
As usual, we start off this week's edition with the latest news and developments in the country's transportation and traffic management. Motorists going to and from MacArthur Highway in Pampanga recently received some good news, as two new projects aimed at improving motorist access with the said highway have officially opened.
The NLEX Corporation officially opened the new SC-TEX Mabiga interchange and the SLEX Santa Ines Magalang exit through a ceremonial drive-thru led by the top government officials of Pampanga. The Tollways company has converted the SC-TEX Mabiga into a full diamond interchange by building new access ramps with entry and exit toll plazas. According to the company, this major expressway redesign is seen to improve road safety on this strategic location where the two expressway systems merge with the local traffic network.
The problem before was if you're coming from the southbound side and you wanted to go down to MacArthur Highway in Mabiga, you need to take a U-turn within the expressway. And that was not safe, especially after we removed the stops in between SC-TEX and NLEX. So we had to undertake this project to remove the U-turn.
Meanwhile, The NLEX Santa Ines interchange also got a boost with the construction of a right-turning exit ramp to Mabalacat-Magalang Road to improve direct access to local roads in Magalang, Pampanga.
The second project that we inaugurated today is also an enhancement, but this time in Santa Ines of NLEX. We just completed the construction of a northbound exit ramp leading to Magalang, Pampanga. Before, if you wanted to go to Magalang, you take a loop leading to Mabalacat Magalang Road and then you take a left turn. That was not a safe route, so we had to construct this ramp for vehicles going directly to Magalang and Tarlac.
The NLEX Corporation says that these enhancements are intended to advance road safety and productivity for both motorists and commuters by improving the connectivity of the expressways to and from the MacArthur Highway and other local roads in Pampanga.
By improving the configuration of the interchanges, not only did we improve safety, we also improved the mobility of vehicles by preventing out of ordinary turns. So, it's both a means to improve safety, but at the same time also means to hasten travel time.
The local government of Pampanga expresses its gratitude to the NLEX Corporation for the agency's response to the city's demand for better expressway service. Continuing, the traffic congestion in the metro has been reflected by the increase in its cost in a daily basis. This matter and the possible solutions have been discussed by the Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, during the 36th joint meeting of the Japan-Philippines Economic Cooperation Committees.
According to JICA, the worsening traffic in Metro Manila now costs 3.5 billion pesos in lost opportunities per day, which further signals for the need for new and modern infrastructure to ease congestion. The agency adds that if actions are not taken, the figure will become 5.4 billion pesos a day in 2035. In this regard, JICA said that the agency and the Japanese government as a whole is fully supportive of the Philippines' current administration's Build, Build, Build program, which aims to roll out 75 infrastructure projects to help with the current traffic situation in the country, as well as to usher in the golden year of infrastructure. Meanwhile, traffic management agencies like the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, or MMDA, continue with their initiatives and projects that are also aimed to support the government's goal.
We believe in our clearing operations. We believe that it helps because, with the available road networks that we're clearing roads and making it available to all motorists, right? Even in small communities, right? They're asking us, why are you clearing this? These are not alternate routes. Yes, it's not. But this is still a road. This is part of the road network remaining that we have that is continuously obstructed by illegal parking, by illegal parkers and sidewalk vendors. So that's why we are continuously clearing to give back to the citizens of that community.
With a budget of 8 trillion pesos for the Build, Build, Build program, the government ensures that the infrastructure projects will help in not only decongesting the traffic in the metro, but in also reducing the traffic cost over time. Meanwhile, in an effort to encourage citizen participation, the Department of Transportation, together with the Interagency Council for Traffic, or IAC, launched a digital platform where the public can report smoke-belching vehicles and other violations.
The DOTR, together with the IAC, recently launched the Sumbong Bulok Sumbong Usok, or SBSU hotline, a digital chat box hotline that may be accessed via the IAC Facebook Messenger. The DOTR and IAC say that with the SBSU chat box hotline, around 45 million Facebook users in the Philippines may report vehicles that are no longer roadworthy, as well as smoke-belching vehicles colorum PUVs, illegally parked vehicles, and illegal vendors, among others. The platform automatically enables netizens to post a photo or a video and identify the location where the violation was committed through GPS.
So immediately, hindi mo na kailangan mag-download ng isang app. Nandun na mismo. No? Kasi ang hirap pa nung magda-download ka ng app. Ito mismo, Facebook Messenger. And then yung chatbot nga na binabanggit nila, parang kausap mo yung isang, human.
According to the DOTR, the SBSU digital platform will push IAC member agencies to act on concerns faster, given that a case management system is integrated in the platform's backend.
Ano man sabihin ko ngayon na ina-assure ko kayo, unless makita po natin yung sistema kung gaano kabilis yung turnaround sa response, hindi po natin masasabi. Kaya hamon namin sa sarili yan. Nagampanan namin kagad yan. At binabantayan po kami ninyo more than anyone else.
The DOTR highlights that the Sumbong Bulok, Sumbong Usok hotline is in line with the recently launched Tanggal Usok, Tanggal Bulok campaign, and that the public's participation would be a big help for the success of the said campaign. And finally, heavy traffic should be expected along Marcos Highway as portions of the area are alternatively closed to give way for the construction of the LRT2 extension project.
The MMDA is advising the motorists to prepare for heavy traffic along the Marcos Highway as a 50-meter stretch of the highway's westbound lane will be closed to traffic to give way for the LRT2 East Extension project. According to the MMDA, a zipper lane or counterflow scheme will be in effect on the eastbound lane to accommodate vehicles going to Quezon City. However, the MMDA says that the DMCI Holdings Incorporated contractors are only permitted to work on the project at night when vehicular traffic is light. The alternating closures will be at these hours, as released by the agency.
The agency says that they are in full coordination with the DCMI for this project, especially with regard to traffic problems that the infrastructure project would cause. Those are the transportation and traffic management updates for this week. Motoring Today now takes a short break.
For those who command respect, for those unrivaled in their field, for those who see the world differently, for you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
Welcome back. In line with Motoring Today's lifelong commitment to promote road safety, here are this week's road safety tips in cooperation with Toyota Motor Philippines.
Hello everyone and welcome to Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts Club. This is brought to you through the courtesy of Toyota Motor Philippines and the Toyota Foundation. My name is Susie of Magic 89.9. Muling magbibigay sa inyo ng simpleng tips on how to use our roads properly and safely. Solid white center lines are meant to separate the movement of traffic on multi-lane roads. Kapag ikaw ay nasa daan na mayroong solid white center line, you're not supposed to overtake unless the way is clear and safe. Kung hindi naman, stay on your lane and wait until you can overtake to avoid accidents. Until the next time here on Motoring Today's Young Street Smarts portion, where you can learn to be safe while on the road as a pedestrian, commuter, biker, or driver. This is Susie of Magic 89.9 reminding you to always be a safe and responsible road user.
CAMPI, or the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers in the Philippines, has made a firm commitment to fully support the Young Street Smart School Tour, a series of free seminars and workshops on road safety that Motoring Today and Sociocom Foundation jointly conduct in high schools in Metro Manila and neighboring provinces. Here are the highlights of one of those seminars recently held.
Welcome once again to another edition of the Young Street Smart School Tour, together with the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines, or CAMPI. Let's check out our featured school for this week.
This is Holy Rosary College located in Binyan, Laguna. Then called Holy Rosary Learning Center, it was founded in 1978 and it initially accommodated 11 nursery students. As the years passed by, classes for kindergarten and preparatory opened. In 1983, the school assumed the new name, Holy Rosary Academy. 6 years later, the school endorsed its first high school graduates. In school year 1991 to 1992, Holy Rosary Academy opened its computer center, making the Rosarians the first in Santa Rosa to avail of computer literacy lessons. This week, we had the young students as well as the members of the faculty for the Young Street Smart Seminar Workshop.
Thank you to all our sponsors for giving us this wonderful road safety seminar.
A discussion centering on road safety, road science, and other traffic rules and regulations kicked off the seminar workshop. After the lecture, participants got to enjoy the fun games, especially prepared by Motoring Today and CAMPI. These activities are to ensure that the students are having fun while practicing the lessons they've learned during the lecture. After the YSS Seminar Workshop, the students shared what they learned during the discussions and games.
Yung mga traffic science, yung road safety, natutunan namin kanina. And karamihan doon is hindi talaga namin alam totally. And kanina sobrang nakakatuwa, nakaka-enjoy kasi hindi lang siya puro aral, hindi lang siya puro about talks, and may games pa.
I have learned that it is dangerous for us to drive while drunk, and also I have discovered traffic signals that are really essential in my life as a commuter and as a pedestrian.
Super saya po. Sobrang dami po ako learning sa natutunan from road signs, traffic lights, and rules sa roads po. And tulad ko nga po, hindi pa nga po ako nakakapag-drive, and may plans din po ako na in the future is mag-drive po. Yun po, may learnings na po ako about sa mga dapat gawin sa road po.
Siguro yung pinakatumatak sa isip ko is yung right way, na parang nagkaroon kasi ng game kanina na parang yun nga, ano yung mauuna, kung sino yung mauuna, either yung pedestrian ba or yung car dito sa right or sa left or sa top side, yun, sa intersection, yun, isa na napaka-informative na section dun sa seminar na to.
From the science na yung mga rules and regulations, tapos yung mga applications na pwedeng makatulong na hindi lang dapat ikaw lang, dapat yung iniisip mo, and yung ginagawa mo, yung iniisip mo is makaka-apekto sa iba. And yung pinaka-tumatak po sa akin sa buong seminar is yung last na video, kasi andun na po yung lahat na yung application na mismo talaga nung lahat ng previews na sinabi and pinalaro nila, and dun po namin makikita na seryoso po yung hindi dapat gino-joke or tinitrip-trip lang yung matter na yun.
The students also shared their ideas on how they are planning to inform their friends and relatives about the importance of road safety.
Mas share ko siya through social media and other types of medium.
Siyempre dun sa family ko kasi we have 2 cars sa bahay. So yun nga, especially yung kuya ko kasi he's kinda new on driving. Para mga months pa lang siya natututo sa driving. So siyempre kay kuya talaga and sa tatay ko. Kasi especially my dad is drinking pero di naman siya nagda-drunk drive. Ayan.
They have done well sa pag-i-implement and pag-i-inform sa mga estudyante tungkol sa topic natin, tungkol sa traffic and sa drunk driving.
Sana mas marami pa silang mabisitang schools para mas marami pa silang maturuan ng mga young generation na tungkol sa traffic science and road rules.
Thank you po sa behalf of the Rosarian family na yun nga, napaka-informative ng seminar na ginawa nyo and yun po, thank you po talaga.
Thank you very much po sa lahat ng nag-organize nitong event na to, itong seminar na to kasi it's really helpful and useful lalo na sa aming mga estudyante and in behalf po ng buong Rosarian family and thank you po.
Motoring Today in Campi would like to thank Holy Rosary College for the warm welcome and for participating in making our roads a safer place.
That was another successful seminar here on our Young Street Smart School Tour together with Campi. See you next time for our next school tour.
Continuing with this week's edition of Motoring Today, Mitsubishi Motors Philippines for so many years has been encouraging proper driver demeanor at all times via these weekly reminders for the Pinoy driver.
Payong tsuper lang, kaibigan. Ako po si Jake, isang kapwa nyo tsuper. Loading and unloading ng mga pasahero sa tamang lugar lamang gawin.
May tamang lugar para magbaba at magsakay ng pasahero. Kaya doon ihinto ang iyong sasakyan. Iwasan makaabala sa ibang motorista, kaya itabi mo ang sasakyan mo. Huwag sa gitna ng daan pumarada. Huwag ka nang dumagdag sa problema natin sa kalsada. Matuto kang sumunod sa batas trapiko.
Kung ayaw mong maabala, huwag ka ring mangabala. Makisama ka, kaya't huwag basta humarang sa kalsada. Ito po si Jake Gonzales, payong tsuper lang, kaibigan, mula sa isang kapwa nyo tsuper.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
We now have the latest news and developments in the world of motorsports.
In motorsports news, the 2018 Flat Out Racing Series, aka Force, has flagged off this race weekend at the Clark International Speedway. Billed as the premier grassroots motorsports event in the country, Force is now in its fourth year of drawing motorsports enthusiasts. From first-timers looking to get a first taste of racing on a legitimate racetrack, to more experienced racers looking to hone their craft in organized circuit racing sanctioned by the Automobile Association of the Philippines. This weekend's Force event is the first of 8 scheduled rounds to be held monthly starting this March, either at the Clark International Speedway or the Batangas Racing Circuit. Participants can either use cars they use daily or cars modified for running on race circuits. Entrants get some practice time on a track and 2-time runs, the time attack, to determine in which grid race bracket they will be competing. This allows entrants to compete within their skill level and equalizes the competition. Also part of the 2018 Force calendar are 2 endurance races, the 4 Oras ng Pilipinas to be held midway in the Force season and the 8 Oras ng Pilipinas, the culminating event for the year. Meanwhile, after an exciting start to the 2018 autocross season at a course set up on the wide streets of the Maykawayan Commercial Center, the second leg of the Philippine Autocross Championship Series, earlier scheduled to be held on March 4, has been postponed. The first round of the 2018 pack saw privateer Milo Rivera, 2017 Slalom King, set the overall best time of the day, 52.31 of a second. Organizers have not yet announced when the second leg will be held. The third round of the packs is tentatively scheduled for April 1. In other motorsports news, Race Motorsports Club President Bing Bang Dulce has announced that the first leg of the 2018 National Slalom Series will be held on March 11 at the parking lot of Robinson's Novaliches. Slalom racing is another motorsports discipline that has been a mainstay of racing aficionados looking to compete at events sanctioned by the Automobile Association of the Philippines, local representative of the FIA.
Today, I would like to invite everyone to come and join us for our 2018 Race Motorsports Club Phoenix National Slalom Series, which will be starting March 11 at Robinson's Novaliches. And for our schedule, please log on to our Facebook page of Race Motorsports Club or my Facebook page of Bing Bang Dulce, and you will see all the pictures, the rules, everything that you need to know about slalom racing. So till then, keep on watching and keep on supporting our slalom races, and see you there.
Continuing with motoring today, it can't be denied that Pinoy drivers love speed. And more often than not, this love of speed comes with love of competition. But we shouldn't be expressing this love of speed and competition on the streets. So it's well and good that for the past number of years, motorsports events, well organized and overseen by motorsports regulatory bodies like the AAP, provide a safe environment for racing. One of these events is the Flat Out Racing Series, or Force. Up next on Race Weekend, we take a look at how Force has been providing a thrilling venue for both racing amateurs to test their skills and professionals to hone their skills and compete.
The year 2017 was good for the Flat Out Race Series. Starting in March of last year, Force drew scores of drivers to the Clark International Speedway in Pampanga and the Subic International Circuit to compete at the time attack and the grid races. For the third straight year, Force has become the go-to event for motorsports fans who want to test and hone their skill at driving fast around a legitimate racing circuit. All one had to do is to bring a car to the circuit. Even their daily ride will do, along with a helmet and their driver's license, and enough cash for the entry fee. And then they can participate in a time attack, and when proven proficient enough, can later participate in the grid race. The event is also open to car clubs and racing teams, members of which can share resources and crew for setting up and maintaining cars for racing on the track, and compete for honors as individuals and teams. In the time attack, participants compete to set fastest lap times in different time brackets, from the fastest bracket A to the entry-level bracket G. Drivers and their cars are released at safe intervals in small groups according to brackets and allowed a number of laps to set their best times. Then there's Bracket R, which is basically the open category where the fastest and most experienced drivers compete in cars without limitations on weight or modifications. State-of-the-art timing equipment for professional motorsports events are used to ensure accurate lap times. The time attack format allows novices and those with still limited experience driving on a racetrack to test and hone their skills safely. The grid races provide the opportunity for drivers of varied skill levels to participate in and experience wheel-to-wheel circuit racing. It is open to those with ample experience in the time attack or have prior experience participating in other motorsports disciplines and events. Drivers compete in different grids. Grid A is open to drivers who have shown proficiency participating in Bracket A of the time attack. Grid B is open to those who have set competitive times in Bracket B. Grid C is for those who have experience in Bracket C of the time attack. Grid D is open to those who experience competing in Bracket D and E of the time attack. Grid E is those who are competing in Bracket F and G of the time attack. The grid race and time attack formats made for tight and exciting competition at each of the 8 rounds of the 2017 fourth season. Many drivers gain proficiency and confidence to rise up the time brackets in the time attack and participate in the grid races. The event also drew thousands of motorsports fans monthly to the force venues, both at the Clark International Speedway and the Batangas International Circuit, and the action on the racetrack didn't disappoint those looking for thrills and spills. To determine the champion in each bracket and grid, points are awarded to drivers based on their performance at every round. These are tallied to determine the eventual winner of each bracket and grid and the overall champion at the end of the year. At the end of the 2017 fourth season, Eduardo Suiza emerged as the overall force champion after besting the competition in Bracket R and A of the time attack while being the winningest driver in Grid A of the grid races. In 2017, the Flat Out Race Series has lived up to its billing as the premier grassroots motorsports program, providing an affordable, fun, and accessible venue for aspiring racers to test and hone their skills in a motorsports event which allows drivers, both novice or skilled, to compete using either stock or modified vehicles in a relatively even playing field.
The 2018 Flat Out Racing Series has already flagged off. We will be bringing you the highlights of each of the rounds on future race weekend features.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Calling all automobile enthusiasts. Autofocus.com.ph is exclusive to the automobile, where you'll find reviews on the latest brand new car models, together with their head-to-head comparisons. It has the detailed specs of car models available in the country and their latest SRPs and special promos, together with the latest auto industry news and developments like car launches and test drives. Autofocus.com.ph is all about automobiles. Click on.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
When you sweat to be sweet and you clean pursuit, it's love. When you try to look cool but you look like a fool. It's love. It's love. It's love. Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Welcome back to the longest-running electronic motoring magazine. On Motoring Today, vehicle maintenance is next. The brakes are one of the most important parts of your vehicle and one of the most used. Brakes that are not well taken care of can cause accidents. Know how to avoid being in trouble because of your brakes in this week's Auto Care Clinic, courtesy of Isuzu Philippines Corporation.
Ang preno ng mga Isuzu ay binubuo ng tinatawag na ventilated disc sa harap at mga drum brakes sa likod. Karamihan ng mga ito ay tinutulungan din ng tinatawag na anti-lock braking system o ABS. Upang kumagat na maayos ang iyong mga preno, gumagamit ang hydraulic system na ito ng brake fluid. Bawat linggo, kasabay ng iyong pagtingin sa level ng radiator coolant at langis, tingnan din ang level ng brake fluid. Kung mababa ito sa nararapat, lagyan ka agad ng panibago. Ngayon, kung bawat linggo ay napapansin niyong laging mababa ang iyong brake fluid, dalhin ka agad ang iyong sasakyan sa kasa upang matingnan kung may leakage ang iyong brake system. Kahit wala namang leakage ang iyong brake fluid, nire-rekomenda pa rin namin na palitan ang iyong brake fluid bawat 20,000 kilometers. Bukod sa brake fluid, kailangan ding palitan minsan ang iyong mga brake pads. Dahil ang wear and tear ng mga brake pad ay nagbabago sa bawat may-ari, inspeksyonin na lang ang brake pads bawat 5,000 kilometers at palitan na kung kailangan. Sa mga ilang sitwasyon, nangangailangan din ng tinatawag na reface ang mga preno. Nangyayari ito kapag hindi pantay ang pagkapudpod ng mga preno dala ng dumi sa kalye. Sandali lang ito na procedure at dapat gawin sa kasa upang wastong pamamaraan ang gamitin. Upang magamit naman ang full power ng iyong mga preno, mag-practice po tayo ng wastong pag-apak. Hindi po dapat biglaan at malalim ang pag-apak sa preno. Nakakahilo po ito at tiyak na nakakairita sa iyong mga pasahero. Ang tamang pag-apak ay gradual po at swabe. Mag-anticipate po tayo sa traffic para maaga pa lang ay pumepreno na at hindi nagugulat sa biglang pagtigil ng trapiko. Upang magamit naman po ang iyong anti-lock braking system o ABS, kailangan lang pong laliman ang iyong pag-apak. Sa emergency situation po na nangangailangang gamitan ng ABS, huwag po natin ibomba ang preno. Para magamit ang ABS, apakan lang ng malalim at matagal ang preno at ang ABS ay gagana na upang mapatigil ka agad at hindi mag-lock up ang preno.
Keep these simple steps in mind and do them regularly. Surely your brakes will function properly and your travel will be smooth. Let's now take a look at what's happening in the local auto industry.
Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation had a public expo and test drive event as it officially launched the Mitsubishi Expander. Dubbed as the Expander Expo, the 3-day event was held at the World Trade Center, Pasay City.
Today, we launching our long time waiting Expander launching. Over the 400 people joined this preview. Quite high interest of the public we recognize. Expander is similar to the Toyota Innova level for inside the cabin and height. So quite family-friendly vehicle.
I think Expander basic concept is mostly hybrid concept between SUV and also MPV. Especially Mitsubishi has a Pajero Sports, like a very off-road strong SUV. Those kind of the design basic point is mostly basic, and also plus MPV know-how combined created the new, I think, vehicles. So that is, I think, a basic point of this product design.
This is dynamic shield design
which also we are going to use the same design philosophy to the other futuristic model. I think this is quite unique because we put the position lamp in the upper deck and then the main headlamp is under there. This is a quite unique design, but also we're going to use the same idea to the coming model.
This car is a game-changing model for Philippine MPV and the SUV market. We are very proud of the launching today, and we are proud to have this model in the Philippines. So please come to the dealership to see by yourself and touch by yourself, and if possible, would you please buy? That the happiness in the family may come with this car. Thank you very much.
Still on Mitsubishi, the company introduced the new lineup of the Fuso Center in a launching ceremony held at the World Trade Center. As presented, the lineup offers 4.4, 6.5, and 8.2-ton gross vehicle weight model options. According to the company, the engines are made more robust with a maximum output of 123 horsepower for the FE71, 143 horsepower for the FE84, and 177 horsepower for the FE85. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines Corporation expressed that the launching of this new lineup is a testament to the company's pursuit for innovation to provide customers with reliable transport solutions.
The economy has been growing tremendously fast. In fact, the industry of commercial vehicle has grown 20% for the past 5 years. Every year growing by 20%. For 2018, it's expected to grow once again, and the demand by the customers is quite different. They are more discerning, they want high technology, they want appropriate vehicles for the kind of needs that they want. We have launched the new Canters. We have the FE71, FE84, and the FE85. The difference among them is the gross vehicle weight. We start with 4-tonner and we end up at 6.5 tons vehicle. We can do aluminum van, straight trucks, refrigerated van, and even the Philippine jeepneys. To all the viewers out there, I'd like to invite you to look at our products. They are actually being circulated now in our dealerships nationwide. Should you wish to see a vehicle, they will be there. And we have very efficient people who can address your inquiries.
Honda Cars Philippines held the Civic Type R Track Day event at the Clark International Speedway. During the event, Honda showcased the capabilities of the Civic Type R by having full track exercises which owners of the said model and members of the motoring media enjoyed.
We are now Clark International Speedway having the Type R track experience. Last year, we launched Type R and we sold 100. Today, of those, we got 45 customers joining this event. Civic Type R display Honda's heritage of sporty brand. So as such, I'm very happy to hear customers wanted to have Civic Type R. And it's not just for Philippines. Globally, Civic Type R is well accepted. This is my first time to have this type of customer traffic event. Then we hope to have also next year.
Honda confirmed in the same event that they are in the process of bringing in another batch of the Civic Type R within the year due to the continuous support of the model's enthusiasts.
Thank you very much to your support to Honda. We are very happy to see our customers coming to our dealership. Please continue to give support to Honda. Thank you very much.
Isuzu Philippines Corporation launched 2 new limited edition variants of the Isuzu D-Max and Isuzu Mu-X models in a ceremony held at the Soler Grand Ballroom.
We are launching 2 new exciting additions to the D-Max and Mu-X lineup. The new Mu-X Lux and the 2018 D-Max X Series are fitted with our latest in design and the convenience and safety feature. These new variants are set to attract the young and urban buyers of the D-Max pickup and Mu-X SUV model. And as the name of suggests, the new MUX looks. It exudes luxury and class with its new broad red spinel car, new power lift tailgate, and 3D surrounding system. Perfect styling for this premium SUV. On the other hand, the 2018 D-Max X-Series now has an aggressive front and rear skirt with red lining, color-keyed cargo spoiler, and 18-inch aluminum foil. Available in two new exciting colors. The one is a Black Hawk and Freestyle White. The 2018 X Series definitely shows the sporty and edgy side of the pickup.
During the launching, Isuzu highlighted the enhancements done in the exteriors and features of the 2018 edition of the models. According to Isuzu Philippines, the launching of the 2018 D-Max X Series and the new MU-X Lux is the company's way of keeping up with the competition in the pickup and SUV segment. After its successful launch, Isuzu Philippines went up north to officially inaugurate the relocated Isuzu Tuguegarao in Barangay Santa Teresa, Igig, Cagayan.
With our thrust to better serve our client in northern Luzon, we are opening this new outlet in Igig, Cagayan, which has a more spacious showroom, ample parking lot, and most importantly, complete service facility capable for servicing light vehicle to heavy-duty truck. This dealership is operated by one of our long-time dealer principal, the BMD Group, which also operates Isuzu dealership in the area of Bulacan, Cabanatuan, and Isabela. So you can be assured of the quality of service they can provide. With the opening of this new outlet, we are confident that our sales in Cagayan region will increase as we continue to provide better service and improve facility to our clients in this region.
Isuzu Tuguegarao is situated on a 5,000 square meter land and has an ample parking space and spacious showroom floor which can accommodate more display units including trucks, according to Isuzu. Additionally, there is a complete servicing facility that can accept repair or maintenance for light vehicle to heavy-duty trucks. Isuzu Philippines Corporation, with this new site, the company will be able to cater to more customers in the area. The Basis Conversion and Development Authority, in partnership with Clark Development Corporation Tourism Promotions Division, held a gathering event of classic Porsche cars at the CDC Parade Grounds in Clark, Pampanga.
We're in the parade grounds of Clark. You see, it's a beautiful open space. You can't find this in Metro Manila. You can't find this much space. These beautiful trees, you can't find them there. So this is just a way to really showcase the beauty of Clark and of Pampanga and Central Luzon. And I think what we're trying to showcase here is not just the natural beauty of this place, but how government, in partnership with the private sector, can really develop things the right way. Unlike what we've sadly done in Metro Manila, where there was no planning, it was uncontrolled development, and that's why we're faced with the situation we have there. Our commitment is we will not allow that to happen here. Come visit Clark. It's a beautiful place. It's going to be really the future of the Philippines, and it's going to be at par with the best in the world. So you're all welcome here, so please come.
The event was participated in by over 50 Porsche car owners and enthusiasts who drove along a 1,000-kilometer route from the north all the way to Clark.
This event, it's actually a 4-day event. It includes a track day and a couple of mountain runs and fellowship nights. The oldest car, I believe, that we have here is this 1965 Porsche 911 by George C. And even we also have the modern Porsches way at the back. But this event is actually designed more for the classic Porsche enthusiasts from made 1989 and earlier.
Motoring Today now brings you our Car of the Week on Showcase, courtesy of Prudential Guarantee. Realizing that the subcompact sedan market is fast growing in the country, Chevrolet is entering into it head-on with the all-new Sail. It arrives packing numerous smart and convenience features, dependable power, and a stylish design. Let's get to know more about this latest offering from Chevy Philippines in this week's Showcase. Developed specifically for emerging markets such as the Philippines, the Sail flaunts off a composed design with Chevrolet's dual-port grille. It also sports swept-back headlights, a sculpted hood, and front fog lamps. Over at the side, it features sharp character lines that add to its bold design. The range-topping 1.5 LTZ gets a more aggressive tone by sitting on a 16-inch gunmetal alloy wheels. The Sail is also the first one in its class to come with a sunroof, allowing drivers to enjoy the fresh air when driving on the open road, perfect when on a long trip. Inside, the Chevrolet Sail is practical and intuitive with its touchscreen infotainment system and 16 user-friendly storage compartments. The touchscreen system, standard in a 1.5 80 LTZ, provides seamless smartphone integration on its 9-inch color display with phone mirroring, natural voice recognition, and Bluetooth streaming audio. The straightforward and sporty interior is finished in jet black and come with power windows, a 3-spoke steering wheel, a USB port, and a power outlet. With a body made up of 5.7% PHS hot-rolled steel, tensile strength 1,300 MPa, the Sail is strong and durable, yielding not just better cornering stability, but better occupant safety. It comes standard with anti-lock brakes and electronic brake force distribution, driver and passenger airbags, and ISOFIX child seat anchors. And speaking of long trips, the front McPherson struts and rear torsion beam axle makes for a smooth and comfortable ride. The Sail is available with 2 engines. The base 1.3-liter engine packing 100 horsepower and 127 Nm of torque. Meanwhile, the 1.5-liter featured here gets dual variable valve timing that ups the output to 109 horsepower and 141 Nm of torque. Both engines feature an integrated timing chain, more durable, stronger, and longer lasting than a typical timing belt. Priced competitively, the Sail meets Chevrolet's highest levels of quality, including 2.8 million kilometers of simulated road tests. Backing this up, the Sail comes with a generous 5-year or 100,000 kilometer warranty program. The Chevrolet Sail arrives as an interesting alternative to first car buyers. Not only does it have a sleek and clean styling, but it's also packed with all sorts of features that make it a class above the rest. And that's our featured vehicle this week on Showcase, brought to you by Prudential Guarantee.
Drive worry-free with Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program with a free 24-hour nationwide roadside assistance included with your comprehensive auto insurance. Rest assured, we'll take care of you and your car wherever you are. Prudential Guarantee's auto insurance program, 100% worry-free driving.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
The power of Strada. It's your sport truck.
For those who command respect. For those unrivaled in their field. For those who see the world differently. For you. The bigger, better, faster, stronger, all-new Fortuner. Own your world.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
Welcome back to Motoring Today, and right now we have our Motoring Forum brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. Recently, the government, through its several land transport agencies, conducted a street campaign called Tanggal Bulok, Tanggal Usok, wherein dilapidated vehicles and smoke belchers were stopped on the streets for an on-the-spot inspection. Those found in violation of existing laws regarding accepted vehicle roadworthiness and emissions were either given citations or prohibited from further plying the routes. This process was aided by both cursory and technical inspections with the use of portable motor vehicle inspection system or MVIS equipment. We have invited this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, LTO Law Enforcement Service Director Francis Almora to explain to us further how this whole process was implemented. Hello, Director Almora, and welcome once again to Motoring Today.
Hello, Butch, and to all the viewers of Motoring Today. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Now, to begin with, the Motor Vehicle Inspection System, or MVIS, has become a threat to some of our public utility vehicle drivers and operators, along with Interagency Council on Traffic's Tanggal Bulok, Tanggal Usok Drive. Can you explain to our viewers what really MVIS is and how important it is for a motor vehicle?
Ang atin pong yung Motor Vehicle Inspection System ay ito pa isang paraan para po masigurado po natin, mai-ensure natin na ang yung pong mandato ng LTO ay nagagampanan. Ito po yung kailangan po na roadworthy ang mga motor vehicles na atin pong nire-rehistro. Pagka sinabi po nating may threat po ito po ay pwedeng ganun po ang pananaw yung mga kababayan natin na may pagkukulang sa maintenance, sa ano nila ng kanilang mga sasakyan. Pero pagka sa pangkalahatan po, sana ay hindi ganun yung pananaw nila, kundi dapat pong isipin na ang kailangan po natin yung pong pag-maintain ng mga sasakyan po natin para hindi po tayo sanhi ng sakuna or disgrasya sa daan. Otherwise, kung hindi po ang ang approach po natin ay palusot, yun po ay detrimental po sa pangkalahatan. Yun pong MVIS na sinusulong po ng LTO ngayon ay mawawala na po yung human intervention kasi po mechanized na po siya o sistema na po ang mangyayari. So yung may expect po natin na pagka pumasa ka sa mga bagong gadgets po ng LTO na gagamitin ay talaga pong roadworthy ka.
Having said that, Director, maaari nyo bang ibahagi sa amin ang step-by-step process ng makabagong paraan ng MVIS testing?
Ang sa conduct po ng motor vehicle inspection, ang una-una pong gagawin ng ating mga LTO personnel ay yung pag-establish yung identification ng isang sasakyan. Ito bang sasakyan na nasa harap ko ay ito ba yung sasakyan na dapat na itong nasa papel? So kailangan po nilang i-identify through yung plate number, motor vehicle, yun pong engine number, chassis number, at saka yung general description ng motor vehicle. Yun po yung unang ginagawa. Pagkatapos po, papasok po tayo sa above carriage inspection. Yun pong above carriage inspection, ito ay ginagawa po ng mga tao ng LTO. May human intervention po doon. But then, yung next steps po, yung iba pong parte ng above carriage at saka under carriage, puro po ginagawa na po ito automatic. So yung yung pong suspension, side sleep, brake, light, and then yung under chassis mismo na inspection, ay ito po ay ginagawa na po ng makina. So nawawala po yung sinasabi po natin na human factor or yung pong sarili pong pag-isip or desisyon ng isang tao lamang. Ito na po ay automated na.
If a vehicle passed the inspection, are there any steps that an owner should undergo? At kung hindi naman po, ano ang mga karagdagang gagawin ng may-ari ng sasakyan?
Pagka nakapasa na po siya, wala na po. Pero pagka bumagsak po siya, dito po dahil hindi po ito roadside inspection, ito po ay inspection para po sa roadworthiness. Ang nangyayari po, pagka bumagsak sa any of the stage, doon po sa vehicle inspection, pinapayuhan po siya ng LTO na ayusin ang kanyang sasakyan. Pagkatapos po, ibalik niya for another inspection po. So, yun pong paraan po natin ngayon ay gumagamit po ng mga sensors po ito. So, mas effective and gagarantihan natin na yung inspection ay totoo.
Now, there are some arguments from the general motoring public saying that this should have been done even before a vehicle is registered and not when it's already on the streets. Ano po ang stand ng LTO sa isyong ito?
Pagka bago nagkarating sa daan, ito po isang bagay po na gusto po ng LTO na ipaliwanag na dapat po, karapat-dapat lang po na bago po lumabas yung isang sasakyan, ay yung pong may-ari ay ini-insure niya na roadworthy na yung kanyang sasakyan bago pa lang lumabas. Kasi po, pagka nasa labas na at LTO na po ang nakapansin sa mga defects, may pagkukulang na siya or violation. So, matitikitan na siya. Then, pagka tinutukoy po nila ay inspection na yung ginagawa po ng LTO, ito po for registration purposes po. Doon po yung sa MVIC natin. Pero yung roadside inspection, ito po ay enforcement. Hindi po ito yung requirement. So pagka-enforcement po, apprehension po ang kalalabasan nun. Pagka-requirement, correction of defects or pwede mong ayusin. Yun po ang diferensya.
Thank you for that clarification, Director. Now, as of the moment, ilang pong motor vehicle inspection centers ang mayroon sa bansa at sapat ba ang bilang na ito na para ma-accommodate ang lahat ng mga sasakyan, considering that the numbers are increasing every year?
Ang mandato ng LTO, bago i-rehistro ang isang sasakyan, ay kailangan pumasa sa motor roadworthiness inspection. So definitely po, alam po natin lahat na hindi, wala pong kakayahan ng LTO na gumawa po nito sa kasalukuyan. Kaya po, ito pong practice natin ng manual inspection ay hindi po accurate. Accepted din po yon. Kaya nga po ang LTO ngayon ay pilit na bumibili through DOTR and support po ng ating pong pamahalaan, ay pilit pong bumibili ng mga makabagong teknolohiya para po ang inspection natin ay accurate. At kahit na meron na po itong mga bibilhin ng gobyerno, hindi pa rin po sapat dahil nga po tumataas every year yung bilang ng ating mga sasakyan. Kaya po ang solusyon po ng DOTR, ang instruction po ni Secretary Tugadi, ni Asik Galvante, ay tignan yung possibility na magkaroon po ng accreditation ng mga private vehicle inspection centers. Ito po ay yung mga may puhunan, may kakayanan, ay gagawin po yung mga inspection centers based sa yung parameters po ng LTO at i-accredit po ng LTO ito na mag-conduct po ng mga inspection sa mga sasakyan. So with this, maanuan po natin na if not all of the motor vehicles plying our streets ay nag-undergo po ng tamang motor vehicle inspection para sa roadworthiness.
Thank you very much, Director Almora. Bago po tayo magtapos, meron po ba kayong mensahe sa ating mga manonood?
Mga kababayan, yun pong sinasabi po natin, ito pong mga programa po ng inyong LTO, lalo na po sa under IAC po, yung tanggal bulok, tanggal usok. Ito po ay mga mandato na hindi lang, huwag na po nating hintayin na ang LTO ay mag-conduct ng mga enforcement activities. Sana po unahan na po natin ito dahil nga po kasama sa ating responsibilidad na owner ng isang sasakyan na gawin ito. Isigurado natin na roadworthy ang ating mga sasakyan. Sa mga kababayan din po natin, kaibigan ng mga drivers, hindi po natin iasa lahat ito sa mga owners or operators. Kailangan tulong-tulong po tayo dito. Kung may napansin po kayo na pagkakulangan sa inyong mga minamaneho, pagbigay alam na po ninyo sa operator para po maayos ito at hindi na po magkaroon ng hulihan pagka nandun na kayo sa daan.
Thank you once again, Director.
Thank you, Boots, and happy motoring po.
LTO Law Enforcement Service Director Francis Almora with insights into the process and status of the motor vehicle inspection system. Our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines. Up next is our segment that dwells on the wide array of motoring problems not only within the metro but all over the country as well. Brought to you by Honda Cars Philippines.
This week, we will highlight this footbridge here in Pasig City, which construction has been idle for a couple of months already.
Makikita na wala ring inilagay na pansamantalang tawiran upang maging mas madali ang pagtawid ng mga pedestrian.
Siyempre po, mas madali po siya kapag may footbridge, especially pinalawak po yung footbridge at ang haba niya po, mas mapapakinabangan po ng mga dumadaan, mas mapapadali po. Siyempre po, hindi lang naman po dahil sa traffic enforcer or what, para tumulong. Siyempre, bilang isa rin po sa mga taong bayan, ganun, dapat po alam mo rin po sa sarili mo bilang Pilipino na nakasanayan na rin naman po na kapag may matandang tumatawid is nakakatulong din po tayo dapat.
Gayun din, may mga traffic enforcers na maaari sanang umalalay sa mga tatawid, lalo na sa mga matatanda, ngunit ang kanilang focus ay ang pagmamando ng trapiko.
Ano regarding tatawid po kasi kayo, diba? And isa po sa problem dito, ito pong footbridge na to. So, gaano po kahirap para sa inyo?
Mahirap kasi baka mamaya ma-aksidente kapag tawid-tawid dito, di ba? Ang bilis naman ng mga sasakyan.
Tsaka ang hirap po kasi nagpagpatintero.
Oo, totoo yun.
Pero ma'am, considering na merong traffic enforcers doon, ano po kaya sa tingin niyo, ma'am?
Hindi rin siya, kasi minsan hindi rin naman niya naaano yung mga sasakyan eh. Basta diretso lang. Ang hirap maghihintay, samantala kung andon ka, diretso na kaagad ng wala kang alinlangan sa pagtawid.
We will be raising this concern to the proper authorities and see what they have to do about this matter.
Should you yourself encounter any motoring problems that need immediate attention, please feel free to contact us. See the details that are presently being flashed on the screen. And that's the week that was in motoring. Thank you for joining us. Also, don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next week here at Motoring Today, now in its 31st year of continuing service to the general motoring public with a lifelong commitment to promote road safety. I'm Butch Gamboa. Happy motoring!